of these freedoms. Joining us on the line right now is Antony Karumba. He should have been here in the room this morning for some reason, which he's in a best position to explain to us. He's been locked up in his house. Antony, hello, Antony.
Hello, mate.
Hello, Antony. Good morning. And how are you doing?
Good morning. I'm doing good.
Mm-hmm. Talk to us about why you're not here in the studio with us.
Well, first of all, let me begin by apologies. It was not intentional. First, I was woken up by some unknown men to me who raided my house.
They raided your house?
Yeah. Actually, they were forcing me to open the door, and they were so vicious. So that gave me some tension, and they were not able, or they were not even willing to disclose who they were, and some of them were just in hoods. Then outside, when I actually looked through the window, I could see a Subaru. So I couldn't tell whether they were the officers or who they were. So I can't tell whether it's the officers or who they are.
Well, I mean, your apology accepted is understood under these circumstances. But one thing that you said at this point is that you're not sure who they are because they did not identify themselves?
Yeah, they couldn't identify themselves. But they stayed at my door for close to 2 hours, actually trying to force entrance. But when they saw I'm recording them, actually that's when they left my door. But still they are hanging around because I think it's some minutes ago, it's when they have actually removed their cars from my vicinity. I don't know, but they are still around because I could see them around with hoods. So I don't know who they are.
Antony, why would they be trying to force entry into your home, and why would they still be hanging out? Because, you were supposed to be here this morning at 9 o'clock. That means you would have wanted to leave maybe a couple of hours ago. Why would anybody at this point be essentially coming for you?
Well, first of all, as you know, I'm the president of One Tribe, One Nation Gen Z movement. And we've been actually so vocal, and we've been out here showing solidarity with our comrades. And of course, even this week, since last week actually, we did a press giving our people directions in terms of the long-awaited commemoration that is tomorrow. So I'm suspecting probably that is what is in connection with their search for me.
You also gave a presser yesterday. What did you say? I mean, we heard, we know, but we'd like to come from you. What did you say that may have given anybody jitters yesterday?
Well, what we said actually is that there will be no protest tomorrow. And we were very specific because we are saying we cannot really celebrate our fallen by adding more fallen. So we are doing this at least to protect ourselves, because we have realized there's a lot of tension, there's a lot of even the threats you can hear even from some of the government officials, what they are issuing threats to the young people that if you show up in the streets, you will face the full force of law. And you see, that's the same thing they actually told us last time. We have seen right from 2024, every other protest that we have done as the Gen Z, right from 25th, Sabasaba, during, Ojwang's justice protest, every other time and every other protest, we have actually experienced killing. We have experienced brutality. So this time round, we really don't want to lose more lives as the Gen Zs, because you see, when we began this protest, it was actually within the policy of good governance, fighting corruption, fighting tribalism, fighting injustices, and advocating for transparency and accountability in leadership. But you see now, when we began this, we came as leaderless, we came as tribeless, we came as partyless and faceless. However, along the way, we have actually had and experienced like a hijack of some political people. Like this time round, you see the people who are announcing or who were actually purporting to be planning this even took the letter to the police, the Vigilant House, to inform them of this protest on our behalf. It was the political class. And you remember, us as the Gen Zs, we have always been clear that we are the movement is not for the politicians. The movement is not for a certain individual. The movement is a cause for good governance, and that means the movement is for the people. And the movement is the policies and principles that we as the Gen Zs believe in, of good governance and of corruption, accountability and transparency.
Karumba, want to ask the question, sorry to cut you short. When these individuals showed up at your premises, there has to be someone who granted them access to all the way to your house. So the security officers where you live, that would be your security, or the caretaker, were they informed? Have they told you exactly who those people told them they are?
Well, in my apartment, actually, the security lives at around, is there the whole night until 6 a.m. in the morning. That's when they leave and exchange with the one for the day shift. But now the one for the day shift, I was told he was not there. So these guys, it's like when the security left, I haven't actually accessed the information on how they got entrance into the premise. But all I know is that they have been at my door for like 2 hours. Because what actually woke me up from sleep, it was mlango ilikuwa inapigwa mateke. And they were trying, like, they want to break the door. Fortunately or unfortunately, they were not able. So when they saw me recording, they left. So I can't really tell how but I'm actually trying to access the CCTV footage because we have the CCTV, and of course that will actually give me, it will actually open up what transpired or how they go